We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Pete Alonso, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Digging in, Robinson Cano. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
The left fielder,
Somebody's caught a hot streak. Another base hit. Average climbing over the 260 mark. Needle pointing up.
1-0 the count. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. His lifetime line against Velasquez, he's 1 for 5. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Williams is under it. 1 down. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for one of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Cano leads off first with 1 away. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball. They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get him. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
For the Phillies, the shortstop,
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty well.
Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Bryce Harper. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 the count. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano fields it from deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw is right there. Striding in, Mark Canha, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Canha absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
0-1 the count. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Here comes the right fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
That evens it up, 1-1. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the mark. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll move to the third with Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
Well, I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
A ball and no strikes.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Nobody out, runner on first. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. From the belt, the pitch.
1-0.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Line toward right center. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, Matt Adams.
Here's Matt Adams now. Fouled away. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
A ball and 2 strikes. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So it's 1st and 2nd with 2 men gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. From the belt, kicks and deals. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2-0 now. The set and the 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
The third baseman,
Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Kenna is there, and he'll bring this one in. So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So stepping in, Gene Segura. He flew out in his last at-bat. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball one. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with two strikes now.
Hit high and deep out to left field, but he will make the catch on the dead run as he all set for the start of the fourth. Ready now, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. After it is Williams, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one, too.
So now it's Mark Canha. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Striding into the box, Miguel Sano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch.
Nope.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. But this is back into the seats, a foul ball. The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
So first and third with 1 away. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. From the belt, kicks and deals. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get...
And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and that gives the Mets a 1-0. Lead.
The pitcher, Matt.
In now, Steven Matz, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Ready with the 2-1. Popped him up. Hoskins in foul ground, and the inning is over. Forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. First pitch on its way.
The left fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 3.
Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one left.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see there that they're currently residing in second place in the NL in that category. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home.
That's a ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping up now, JT Realmuto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they take the lead. It's gone.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Ball, that's down.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is returned. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, it's the left-handed power threat, Matt Adams. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Pulled toward right center field. Harper has a read on it. 2 down. Ready once again, Michael Conforto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Down to 3-1.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Into the box, Nick Williams. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. To second, there's Cano. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Number 21.
From the stretch. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Relay to first in time, and just like that. So here's Pete Alonso. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Alonso has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent his league over the All-Star break.
Anytime you can change the scoreboard with 1 swing at a bat, and this guy can certainly do that, the fans are going to act accordingly. Very deserved that the fans would vote him into the All-Star game.
Up next for the Mets.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Fastball well outside. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. Two and two.
Two strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This pitch is popped up. Hoskins has room in foul territory. Two gone. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. It was a walk in his last trip. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down. First pitch on its way.
For the Phillies.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. One out for the Phils in their half of the sixth, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. He's got it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number two. The pitch. Bryce Harper is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Victor Arano is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Standing in, Ahmed Rosario. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Weak grounder down the line at third. Out to short for Segura. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now batting, Wilson Ramos. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Jeff McNeil will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Lifted in the air to center field. Williams the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1. Jerry's Familia gets the call from the mound and start the home 7th.
1-0.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Real Muto rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a two-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a two-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a two-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario brings it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Up next to be Nick Williams. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Strike one to start the at-bat. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike two. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Hector Neris will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Adam Hazley will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Cano is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Digging in once again, Matt Adams. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
And he misses 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away. So it's a tight spot here. 1st and 2nd, 1 man out, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. A ball and no strikes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Digging in now, Mark Canha. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Robertson, originally from the state of Alabama. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the Oh, what a stop on the slide. Fantastic effort, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Pulled toward right center field. Harper has a read on it. And it'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the... Brandon Nimmo will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 0-2 delivery. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
2-0 now. Now here it comes. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss that.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after. Sir Anthony Dominguez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. Harper is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. J.D. Davis will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Three and one now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the 9th. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. Now the 2-1.
That's a ball.
Matt Adams will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Rips this one to first. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Up next is Matt.
Now at the plate, Matt Adams. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1 offering. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they take the lead 4-3.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Jose Alvarez takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And right into the shift. Hoskins has it, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Fighting. Dylan Betances is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bryce Harper is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Fouled away. They'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Up next
He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Betances sets. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Metropolitans came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jeurys Familia earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Dylan Betances closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final